doing with you is self-esteem.
Okay.
How's your self-esteem?
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, so maybe it's in a specific area.
Okay.
And this is the art of doing this work. We're tuning in, I'm self-muscle testing to find out where it is. When we're tuning into a body, the idea is if the body's saying it's to do with self-esteem, we're looking for where it is. We're being detectives and we're all great at that. Okay, so where would you think that your self-esteem may be not as energetic or as full as it can be?
I don't know, I guess that's why I am sort of lethargic a lot at the moment. The
That's
last year's been pretty cool.
It's not to do with that either. There's something specific your body wants to say. And when we're working with awareness, if you want to see the shifts that happen dramatically, like with a gentle intensity, if there's such a word as that actually you get a change, then you need to get the accurate awareness. It's no use going into a safe, a 6 combination safe with 5 numbers. So even though we're chatting at the moment, I'm communicating with Belinda's body and it's actually saying we're not on the right track. So even though it sounds right, so how many times do you think you're on the right track because it sounds right, but you don't get the changes? You're still actually complaining about the same symptom months later or years later even sometimes, or lifetimes later, we don't know. So what we can do is we can have a bit of a closer look in relation to our major life area chart, and your body's saying that it comes up as death. So something has to die. So that's not a scary thing. That's just like if the tree decides that it doesn't need to feed a leaf anymore, it stops giving energy to that leaf, there's no purpose to it anymore, that leaf falls off and dies easily and naturally because the energy wants to go somewhere else. So in relation to what needs to change in you, what do you think where your body's saying, I just don't want to feed it anymore, whether it's a story?
Old ideas or beliefs?
No. Now this is where we can look around the room. There's a cuff. Kirsten's got a reflection, Amanda's got a reflection, Jack's got a reflection, Nat's got a reflection. So all of you know, so right now we're gathering all the energy of the group to come in to try and find this where it was. So where is it? It happened yesterday in the morning.
What else did I yesterday?
So I've asked the body to give us a clue of when it actually occurred in relation to self-esteem, the death of something. The emotion that was being triggered at that time is self-pity. So you're feeling sorry for yourself or sorry for someone else, or someone's feeling sorry for you.
Was it work?
Yep.
I can't think. What would be along those lines?
Yeah, it's your job.
Well, my mum, I was the only person I really dealt with face to face. His name was Richard. We were talking about spirits and death and stuff. I don't know if that's.
No, it's what part of your job needs to shift or change, do you think?
Well, financial side.
No, it's not that either.
Okay.
Self-esteem, you feeling great in your job. How can I get you to feel greater in your job? Rather than feeling self-pity, how can I get you to feel proud about the job that you do? Something's in the way of your body. This proud energy is trying to come through, and there's something in the way, and your body's describing it as self-pity that's not letting it through. It's affecting your self-esteem.
I'm pretty good at my job.
You do? That's true. So I'm not looking for that. What else would it be? What's changed?
In relation to my job?
Yeah.
It's unstable at the moment.
No, it's not that even.
I don't know. Is it to do with my study?
No?
I don't know.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I am.
It's in that. It's in enjoying it. Yeah, it's in enjoying it. So this is where, and this happens sometimes, and this is where it doesn't happen after you've worked for a lot of years with the work, but I've got a body saying one thing and a mind saying another. And that just means this is really harder. So the idea is to put them together to get the shift, to get the energy in. So your body's saying that you actually want to feel proud about the job that you're in, and you're feeling self-pity. So you want to feel more of the job. So do you want to contribute more? Is there more that you can do in the job?
I can think of. And I know I'm being really unhelpful. I just can't think of anything specific.
What's the change that's happened in your job? What's the change that's happened around you?
I mean, I've only been doing this for a couple of months in this role anyway. So I don't know if it's to do with stepping into doing more of it or taking more responsibility.
No. What's changed? Who you've worked with, locations?
Working at the different clinics.
Yep, working at the different clinics, so I'm on the right track there.
Yeah.
So tell me more about that. Where's the self-pity with working at the different clinics?
honestly, I'm trying. I can't think of self.
Are you working in 2 clinics or 1
I'm
clinic?
working in 2 clinics.
And are 2 clinics really busy?
No, they're both, well, Bridget's more busy at the moment.
Okay, so
it's a bit quiet.
it's to do with New Seville. So what changes happened in New Seville?
Oh, I've had lots of people leave.
That's the one I'm looking for.
How does that involve myself?
I don't know. How does that involve you? It's reminding you of something. Like what?
Yeah.
How does it involve you? Did you have something set out for New Seville that's not going forward? Did something shift in that clinic that now has changed? Because that's what your body's saying.
Oh, well, maybe I guess it's potentially not going to be there anymore, or we
Yeah.
might be moving.
Yeah, so that's what it's about. So
Okay.
something in you is being affected there.
Okay.
So it's reminding your body, and I'm aware that we're where we're at, but it's reminding your body of another time. So you've been at work, people have left around you,
Mhm.
it's changed, now that clinic's not going to be there anymore, so your body's gone into a self-pity rather than feeling proud. So
Okay.
even though you know it's not about you, your body's taking it on a bit
Yeah.
personally.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. That makes sense.
You can
Yeah,
relate to
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay, so if we have a look, if we go back to 18, what shift happened at 18 that perhaps was your fault or you were part of that you weren't, or
Work-wise.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
work-wise?
I wasn't really working much. I had glandular fever. I was
That's
sick.
it, that you were sick, okay? And you couldn't do it, you weren't proud, you couldn't kind of get
That's
into the
what's happened
job?
the last year. I got pneumonia. I couldn't work.
Okay, that's where it is, and so that's where your body's picking it up. It doesn't want to go back into that spiral.
I get a lot of fear about work stuff, and then my chest
Yeah.
starts coming back up again. That's
You
like,
can
oh.
feel it now? Yeah, okay, so you can feel that's in the body. So even though I've drawn the block there, we could have the block in the chest. So the energy's trying to come through and it can't get through. And we've had to become aware that somehow Belinda's taken it personally of the changes that have happened around her at work, because it's a reminder of a time when she couldn't feel proud because something was in the way. So at the moment, everyone leaving is in the way of you shining in that job, or was.
Right. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so your body's saying you don't want to think like that anymore.
Mhm.
You just want to think, great, this is opening up a new opportunity for me.
Mhm.
I'm not going to get sick, I'm going to stay healthy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to feel proud of the job I'm going to do. So whatever job I'm going to be in, I'm going to love what it is and then create possibilities for that to exist.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So that one took a bit to get to.
I'm sorry.
And that can happen, and that's where using the self-muscle testing is really helpful, because you're actually able to sit there with your body, or someone else's if you let them, or you on someone else, and get to the point where you have the exact awareness, because the exact awareness is necessary. Otherwise you keep repeating the pattern. And so we could have had a pattern after this that you develop an illness down the track.
Yeah.
Do you know? Because it's
Yeah.
your body's
Yeah.
still, yeah, you can see that?
Yeah. That's the fear.
That's the fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And so when everyone left around you, your body went, oh my God, and it goes back into that
Yeah,
pattern
yeah,
and program,
definitely.
and that's what we want to stop.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, honey.